the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show with Billy the Kid and Scott Tang.
Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show!
It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah!
What up? I'm Scott.
I'm Bill.
And this is
The Bill and Scott Cubicle Show.
We are somewhere in season 4, moving forward.
Was that Peter Pan?
That was Peter Allen.
Peter Allen sounds really weird.
It does.
That should be his new on-air name.
Peter
Jake,
Allen.
you are now Peter Allen. Okay.
He don't Peter with that one.
Ooh. Wow. We got a lot of Peter talk going on today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. We'll get into all the Peter talk with Donald Trump and Mario Kart and how he may be a character in Mario Kart.
Or at least have one growing on him.
Right? It all has to do with the whole Stormy Daniels and her toads.
She rode the toad.
Yeah, she did. Machine Gun Kelly, did he really get booed? Did he not get booed?
Ooh, are we going to expose the controversy?
We may
The controversy?
expose something. And then, what Stranger Things star is out here chasing all the clout?
Ooh, is it Beth? Is it the girl who played Beth? Is there finally justice for Beth?
We will get into that in just a minute. Stranger Things star.
And now, we're a little lead with Stranger Things.
Yeah, well,
okay.
I was gonna, my horrible segues, we'll get into it in just about a minute.
And you were
and
like,
just pausing. So, Stranger Things star.
sorry, I threw you off totally.
No, that's okay. I didn't, it's not like we rehearsed this ever.
That's true.
I don't know the story, so you
This one's
gotta
on
lead
me.
with it.
Oh, surprise, it's not the Beth girl. It's David Harbour who
Oh!
plays Chief Hopper. So basically this
Hi,
guy,
Chief.
it's not that he's chasing clout. Chasing clout, it's more like clout chases him. It's more like he's giving away clout. So what he does is people will request favors from him on Twitter. And he will, they'll ask how many retweets for you to do this. So back last October, a girl named Damaris Fergoso asked if he would take her senior picture with him. And he said, if you get 25,000 retweets and I get to wear the school sweatshirt and hold the trombone. So she got her 25,000 retweets. He showed up, sweatshirt on, trombone in hand, took this picture. Super cool. Right. So then this past January, a woman named Elizabeth asked if he would officiate her wedding. How many retweets to officiate the wedding? He said, 125,000 retweets, provided date works with season 3 shooting schedule. I will get ordained and perform ceremony. I get to read an esteemed love letter of my choosing, and after the cake is officially cut, I get the very first piece. # all the cakes. So she got her retweets. He showed up. This was, I think 4 days ago, September 15th. There he is. He showed up in his costume. Look at that. I just want to say, I want to put some respect on this guy's name. Some respect on his name. Because he knows what he's famous for, and he knows what people want to see from him, and he does it. He shows up as the police chief from Stranger Things. And I really respect when actors or artists, they know what made them famous, they know what gave them their influx of clout tokens, and they give that back to the fans. Like the guy who played Tommy in Power Rangers, Jason David Frank. He's all about Power Rangers. He loves dressing up in the suit. Freaking, what was it, back when Chris Evans and Chris Pratt were having that battle over the Super Bowl, and whatever team lost, the other one had to go to the children's hospital dressed as their character. I think it was the Patriots beat the Seahawks. Yeah. It was the Patriots and Seattle. It was a couple years ago. So Chris Pratt had to go to the hospital dressed as Star-Lord, and he did. And then you think back to the Batman shooting, right? In Aurora, Colorado. Yeah. And people were like, Christian Bale should go to the hospital dressed as Batman. He was like, I don't want to go dressed as Batman. Batman's not real. So he went to the hospital. It's it's a nice thing, but it's how
well,
pretentious.
He went as Bruce Wayne. He was just keeping the gimmick, bro.
Yeah.
You couldn't admit that he was Batman.
So what I'm saying is this is cool. I like when people do that.
At that point in time, he was being chased by the Joker.
What's up, Jenica? Janika? We need a pronunciation guide for your name, just so I know how to say it right, because I don't want I want to make sure we put respect on your name as well
Yes.
by saying it properly. So if you could list that out for us, how to say your name, that'd be swell. Because I appreciate that you check in every day and say hi. Because we definitely love interacting in the comments.
That is a big.
That's why we have our phones open, so we can not to watch ourselves, but so we can see the comments rolling because we can't see them on the screen.
Keep rolling.
So that's all. That's David Harbour. He's got the clout. He's given the clout. The clout surrounds him and is one with him.
Keep rolling. You know, some people are going to keep moving forward on lies no matter what they are. If they're real or like if it's like truth or like
they're gonna they're gonna stand their ground.
Like, yeah,
they're
always gonna hold their ground no matter how like deep the lie is, and people are just gonna be out here standing out for their favorite artist no matter who they are. It doesn't matter if you're a Rihanna, if you're a Beyonce, a Post Malone, or even an Eminem. Your stands are gonna stand for you hard.
So are you saying that these people are gonna take the principles of moving forth and twist them?
Keep moving forward.
That could happen, and then it just twists into one with the middle finger of an F you.
Ooh, man, that was good.
Stay woke, my friends. Okay, anyways, so the video came out yesterday of like Machine Gun Kelly. The picture surfaced of him with a whole bunch of fans like flicking off the camera, and he's got his kill shot shirt on, and he's like, "Oh, look at this! Not everybody's rocking with." Yeah, he missed.
He said he missed. He posted on Instagram.
Leg shots. Yeah, raised a leg or something like that.
Oh,
well,
man.
I guess he comes on out, and you know, people are like, "Yo, this didn't happen." Then there's like video that surfaced, and it showed like the crowd booing him when he's performing his song "Rap Devil." Well, now there's other video out there of the crowd not booing. And it's allegedly the real footage here. So did Eminem Stans live up to the name Stan again and manipulate video just to further try to bury MGK because they knew their god Eminem didn't really put him down? So now the Stans are attacking because that's what they do.
You know what I have to say to that? Let's talk about it.
Wow.
Okay, so let's run through what we know. Machine Gun Kelly is opening up for Fall Out Boy. So number one, this isn't even really his crowd. Number two, he says, you know, put up your middle fingers for the camera. He's got a jacket on.
That part is manipulated.
Then he turns around, takes a picture, takes his jacket off so everybody can see, the camera can see the Eminem shirt, right, that he's wearing. It's the art from Killshot. So then he posts this picture on Instagram with the caption, "He missed," acting like everybody's there throwing up the middle finger to Eminem. When people found out that he staged that picture, basically they were not happy. So now then the video is making the rounds of him performing Rap Devil and people booing. Now saying that he got booed off the stage is a little excessive. But we're talking about the rap god versus the rap devil. The devil is deceptive, and we know this. He demonstrates this when he sets people up for a picture. So how do we know he's not the one who altered the audio to take out the boos? Or at the very least, that we're dealing with video from a pocket of the crowd where there weren't as many boos and there were more cheers.
Well, I guess the other videos, like high quality, has like actual like sound quality and all that stuff.
The MGK hype video?
Yep.
Has high quality sound engineering that's been tinkered with? Come on, Scott. You're conspiracy theory deluxe. You should know.
Yeah, that's why I think that the Stans are the one that manipulated the video, because it's a Stan move.
I don't even know if they're Stans so much as people that are pissed off and alienated by being manipulated.
No, it's
because
a
there's
Stan
enough
move.
of that going on in this country
because all
right
these
now.
fans are crazy, and these fans feel so connected to artists for no apparent reason
That
at
is
all.
true.
It's like the Drake and Meek Mill thing. Like, all these fans are going in on Meek Mill for what reason? Like, it's like you just want to create these memes and you want to hop on board with all of it. And the sad thing about Eminem Stans is that they're all like 90 years old. So it's like, what are you doing?
You do make a good point about Stan culture, because I did.
Like, that's why I do like, do I believe that Machine Gun Kelly is telling the truth? No. But do I believe that this video of MGK getting booed off stage is real? I don't, because I know how Stans are, and I could see them manipulating the video. It just takes one person to manipulate the video and get one retweet.
That's true. And stuff like that gets blown up like it's the gospel truth.
And it's only one video we're seeing. It's not like it's multiple different videos of him being booed off stage.
Let's see if we see more videos of him being booed. And because if we see more videos and there aren't boos, well, obviously that one is fake. But I mean, like you said about stan culture, I just want to circle back to that real quick, because last week, you know, after the whole Mac Miller thing, I tweeted something about how I don't like Ariana Grande. I talked about this on air. I don't think I talked about this in the Cubicle Show.
You didn't.
But this one girl, I was like, I just tweeted. All I tweeted was, Ariana Grande is seriously the worst. And this girl came at me like, how dare you? You're, you know, can't we just mourn the loss of one of the greatest artists of our generation without blaming her? And I was like, did I mention Mac Miller at all? I'm not blaming her for his death. I just don't like her. But like, you know, and if you have a higher profile, people will come right after you, even if you don't necessarily. One time I tweeted something about Beyonce being overrated, and I got like 7 tweets within the span of a couple minutes of people telling me that I was fat and I should kill myself. And I was like, what does that have to do with anything? I thought we were talking about Beyonce. Yeah. Like,
that stands. So what's so hard about putting some booze in a video and putting it out there?
It's not. I admit it wouldn't be that hard to just layer some booze sound effects.
So all
in
I'm
there.
saying is that don't necessarily believe everything that you see or you read or you hear.
Critical thinking. Look at everything through a critical lens, because like Socrates said, the unexamined life is not worth living. It was either him or Plato or Aristotle. Pretty sure it was Socrates. Whoever the oldest one was said that.
I think Socrates is the oldest,
I'm pretty sure
right?
Socrates is the oldest one. So he's, you know, that's the original stay woke dude.
Wow. He was woke before you woke.
Right. He was woke before the word woke was even spoke.
Yeah, it was just a woke. Not even woke back then.
How do you write woke in Greek letters? I'm going to find this out later on. I'm going to look up the Greek alphabet.
The W. That's all you need. The W symbolizes everything in life.
You can do a lot of things with a W.
Yeah. But I mean, all right, so I was trying to think of a good way to transition into this Donald Trump
the W,
thing.
when you win at Mario Kart, it turns out usually what happens is you just blue shelled the person who was in first place for most of the race. Speaking of races, Donald Trump won the presidential one, and so that's why we're here talking about this today. There we go. That was all right.
Yeah, that was a good segue.
That was solid. It was okay.
That.
It wasn't, it wasn't on the level of some of yours, but considering my mental state right now, I'm very tired. I think it was. I'll give it half a thumb up.
What's the whole story breakdown here with Donald Trump Sr.?
All right.
Stormy Daniels.
Mario Kart was trending on Twitter yesterday, and so you click on it and you see all these tweets from people being like, I saw that Mario Kart was trending, thought there maybe was a new game. Oh,
what up, Trevor? That's funny.
Whoops.
I don't want to say that on the stream, though.
I'll say it. Don't believe anything you see or hear unless it's on the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Then believe everything.
Yeah, that. I mean,
did you have enough?
That blue balls.
That didn't pop up on my screen. Sometimes that happens.
It's too late now. I said
it. Okay, so here's Stormy Daniels is doing her tell-all book, and she put a quote out about her intimate times with President Trump. So let's hit the Trump 2 there. This is the quote. I lay there annoyed that I was getting effed by a guy with Yeti pubes and a D like the mushroom character in Mario Kart. It may have been the least impressive sex I'd ever had, but clearly he didn't share that opinion. This is so gross. Let's move forth. Well, let's not move forth yet. We can leave that. You can leave that quote up there for just this. I need to compose myself.
I didn't know that was the quote that
you didn't
were
know that.
Me. I told you. I only I know I got what the story was about, but I didn't read anything about it.
So here we are.
So Stormy didn't hold back at all here.
No, and that's why she was like the Toad character.
Damn. So she's like.
People were kind of pointing out that Toad is not from Mario Kart. He's from the whole Super Mario Brothers series.
But that's irrelevant.
But I think you're missing the point if that's what you're focusing on when we're looking at this. And now you get why this picture's funny.
I do. I get it all now. It all makes 100% sense.
So we've got.
Oh my god.
We've got a video game trending on Twitter because a porn star used one of its characters as imagery to describe the junk of the President of the United States, with whom she was paid to have an affair back when he was just a billionaire reality TV star. Can you, you can't make this stuff up. This is the world we're living in right now. And it's so quiet in here. We're talking about Donald Trump's mushroom wiener, and nobody is saying anything else at all. It's really unsettling. Is everybody in a meeting? What's going on? I sure hope there's no sales calls going on right now. They're hearing me talking about Donald Trump's
Toad.
bulbous joystick.
Oh. Wow. So that's that's in her book that she just put out, huh? That's where
is
it
the
came
book
from.
out? I don't know if the book's out yet, but it's in the book. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow,
that was
you ever
pretty interesting.
You ever played Silent Hill?
No, I don't.
Are you familiar with the character Pyramid Head?
I am not.
Okay, I should have sent you a picture of that because I was like, shoot, if Stormy Daniels played more video games, she might have said Pyramid Head, and that would have really traumatized people. Then again, there's only people who know who Pyramid Head is. So I'm going kind of deep here, like Donald Trump.
Mario Kart's a very well.
It's accessible. Yeah, people know about it, and it's just
well.
Now that your childhood is ruined.
Yeah, I guess.
Now you'll never play another Mario Kart. No one is ever going to play as Toad again.
Yeah, no. I don't want to be Trump in the game. Oh.
You don't want to get trumped.
Oh, you get oh man. And then when the Toad like hits its opponents and stuff, there's a lot to say here.
I mean, we hit our 15-minute mark.
I was trying to think of something to like say. I guess Trump, the ball's in your court now. So.
Well, that's the thing is, do you see him not responding to this? Do you see him not tweeting?
No,
about
there's
this
no way he doesn't. Trump, his ego will not allow him not to respond to this.
I think he's just calculating. He's coming back with the biggest video game bars he can think of.
I don't know if he's going to be so calculated about it.
I mean, he's usually not.
He's not calculated about
anything. He
anything,
hops on Twitter and he just goes.
Yeah,
but you would think, it's been over 24 hours since this broke, so you'd think he's probably trying to think of something.
Or do you think they actually took his phone away? Has he tweeted?
Let's check.
Yeah, see when the last time young Donald tweeted. Or not young Donald, old Donald. Because young Donald is junior.
Old President Donald.
Yeah. The Donald of the senior. Oh, yeah, also yesterday, I think it was it Seth?
Yeah, he's been tweeting since
Seth Rogen was like, yo.
3 hours, 11 hours, 18 hours.
Nothing about Stormy?
Nothing about Stormy or Toad. Or anything. So maybe he'll just let it go like he did with Eminem and the orange.
Right. So here's some joystick talk you might like. In what is it called? A duck hunt. You can use the other controller, the player 2 controller, to control the duck in the background.
I knew that. I've known that for a long time, and I thought that was not necessarily common knowledge, but I thought more people knew that by now. I've probably read it in a video game magazine. But then again, I mean, look, I'm wearing a video game T-shirt.
Yeah.
Like I'm deep into that subculture. So
I don't know nothing.
It's true. I know all the things about video games.
Guess what? I have a PlayStation 4 that I've never turned on.
That's the kind of guy Scott is. Not that it's a bad thing, because you know what else?
I'm preserving it, man. It's like those people that preserve their goodies.
Because Scott plays Tony Hawk in real life.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
Big bars.
I'm going to give you the clout tokens. I'm going to present you with this skateboard that's yours. He could do a kickflip. I've seen it. I can't. I can maybe do an ollie. Maybe.
You could do
an
ollie.
I can't do it while I'm moving, I don't think.
Nah, whatever.
I used to practice a lot back in the day.
So with that being said, we're going to get out of here then.
I'm super hungry. I'm going to Taco Bell.
Yeah,
They didn't pay me to say that.
And just chill
But if they want, Taco Bell, if you want to sponsor me or the Cubicle Show.
Yeah, Chipotle, you want to sponsor me or the Cubicle Show?
Yeah, we've got a lot of open space up here. Like you could put your logo here. You could put it up
here.
Over
you can just take up the whole screen. We don't care. We'll sell out for the right stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not against selling out if I like it.
So if anybody's got contacts,
but I will sell out even if
any
I
of those
don't
companies.
Like it. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk good about if your product is garbage, I'll say nice things about it if you give me money.
Yeah, not that hard to win
Simple
over.
as that, yeah.
You know? What do I look like? Somebody that won't sell out?
Somebody that has a lot of money and principles?
Like I would start a band and go solo on purpose. You know
do I
what
look
I mean?
Like Colin Kaepernick? No. No, you better believe I'm going to be standing for the national anthem and taking all that money from Taco Bell. That's my position on selling out. I believe in nothing because I can't afford to make sacrifices right now.
Yo, you can catch the Cubicle Show on the Jazz Facebook Monday through Thursday at 10:30 Eastern Time.
That's the only time zone that matters.
1. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! That's what I'm talking about, boy! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Not a rectangle show.
Not a triangle show.
Not a pyramid show. It's a Cubicle Show. Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Cubicle Show. We just got 1. Boy!